Our friends over at PointsBet, they got the MVP odds right now. Matthew Stafford is currently tied for second with Tom Brady and Kyler Murray. Josh Allen, still number one, plus 350.
I'm a little surprised,
I am a little surprised, right? So let's go to their game. The Bills beat the Dolphins 26-11. Ugly first half, 3 points in the first half for Buffalo.
They were outplayed. Miami outplayed Buffalo yesterday. They're not better than Buffalo. They outplayed Buffalo yesterday.
For the whole game or just the first?
For the most part,
half?
but they just screwed up like 4 or 5 plays, and just that was the difference in the game. They had their asses on the ropes. Missed field goals. Going to go up 6-3 at the half. You're sitting there in, this 15-yard line. You snap the ball into the guy going in the motion. I mean, yes, it was not an impressive game by Buffalo by any stretch of the imagination. I'm sorry to cut you off there, man. I just got excited.
No, so, I mean, that's the whole discussion on this game. I mean, maybe it's one of those games where if you are Buffalo and you have all these expectations, and they were coming off a bye, too?
Yeah, right. Coming
so
off the bye, lost to Tennessee before the bye.
Expected to come out of the bye a little bit.
Two things, I think,
more
jump
of
out.
an edge.
They had to play Vrabel, and now they play Flores.
Yeah.
They run the New England offense. So that's one thing I go, well, I know. I'm going to take that into account. Like Vrabel and Brian Flores are going to know Brian Daboll about as well as anybody in the sport. So they're going to know how they want to attack. But it was Strugglesville for the Bills offense yesterday. I mean, Strugglesville. And Allen, that to our point with like PointsBet right here, and him being the leader of the MVP, like I understand it because they're going to ride him and he's just going to throw and he's going to be the leading rusher and he's going to make plays. But for my money on that list there, I'm going Stafford or Kyler Murray still. I know the Cardinals lost, but again, I don't think Rondale Moore is going to touch a punt back in his own area or drop or Kyler Murray's going to rifle some screen pass to him. Like that's them messing up. I'm not going to sit there and go, well, I just think different of Arizona now. Yeah. I know Green Bay played that game perfectly and all that, but to the point of Buffalo, I'm surprised that Allen is still such a significant leader, really. I mean, a significant leader on the PointsBet odds. He's awesome. You know that. But this brings me back to my point of, like, they need another guy on offense. They need another guy on offense. Mm-hmm. I know people think, like, I keep trying to tell people because I hear too many of, like, the Bills' offense has weapons. Like, what? Who tells you that they're so weapons galore? Like what?
Stephon Diggs, but that connection
Diggs is the only one,
and that connection hasn't been the same this year.
No, it has not. I think teams, of course, they were good, so they've studied how Buffalo wants to use him, and they also look at it and go, "Wait, he's the only guy that can really screw us over and ruin our game. He's the only guy on their offense that can go 60, 70 yards, right? Yeah, Beasley had a good day, but okay, it's once every 5-6 weeks. Yippity doo. Okay, that's where." They need something else. Emmanuel Sanders, as I've said many times, there's a reason he's on his third team for 3 years. Teams weren't like, oh, he's so awesome, but we'll let him go. He's good. He rounds out your offense. Right, 4 targets, 0 yards for him yesterday. To me, they need another element on that offense. I know there's been talk about Giants trading Evan Ingram up there maybe. That would be interesting. I've said all along, if I'm Buffalo, I'm calling the Browns and trying to get Odell and do something of that. They, to me, need to make a move like the Rams a little bit. You're in the window. They're really good. I think they could use one more stud on the offensive side of the ball, and that would change their football team. We'll see. But, yeah, that was not like a win yesterday that makes me feel, warm and cozy about the Bills.
Yeah, unlike the Week 2 win over Miami that was 35-0. If that would happen this past week, we'd be thinking a whole lot differently.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.